Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be showing you my entire New Balance Made in UK collection. So if you've been following my channel for a while, you guys know that I am a big fan of New Balance's Made in USA line. And I am also really interested in New Balance's Made in UK line. I obviously like both of their made lines, mostly because of the quality and superior craftsmanship and overall ethics in terms of manufacturing. But I have a lot more Made in USA pairs than I do Made in UK pairs, but this year I've started to have more of an appreciation for the Made in UK line, and I decided to make a little video overviewing and highlighting my Made in UK pairs. First up, we have the Made in UK 920 in the multicolor colorway. So this colorway released late 2020, and this was actually my first ever pair of Made in UK New Balances. I absolutely love the very loud and mixed colorway this shoe features. The light blue, the light greens, and the pops of orange in the laces and around the shoe is really fire. And you guys know I really like loud colorways, so this shoe was perfect for me. And the nubucks and meshes used on this shoe was excellent. Usually New Balance uses nubucks sparingly, usually just in like little highlights in the toe boxes when it usually comes to their Made in USA and some of their other Made in UK shoes, but this shoe primarily uses nubuck, and they knocked it out of the park with it. Next up is the Made in UK 1500 in the purple salt colorway. Apparently this colorway came out in 2011, but I managed to get this pair for only $100 with box, I think like maybe 1 or 2 years ago, and they've held up really well. The previous owner didn't really wear it, so it was in obviously excellent condition, and over the years this shoe has held up pretty well. It's a pretty simple colorway, but I don't have that many purple shoes, and I think this shade of purple is dope. It was also my first ever pair of 1500s. I like the 1500, but unfortunately it's not the most comfortable New Balance model in the world, especially when you have models like the 991, the 992, and obviously the 990 line. But the 1500 is definitely a solid lifestyle model, and this is a very simple colorway that will go along with any nice outfit. Next up, we have the Made in UK 577 in the Desaturated colorway. This colorway was one of my favorite GRs of 2021. This colorway is basically one of those low-key heat type of general releases, in the sense that it's mostly a pretty neutral colorway. You get your browns, your darker browns, and your grays, and a small hit of golden yellow in the end logo, but in the back you get a hit of orange and purple, and it is very fire, and it's almost like it could be a collaboration colorway from the looks of it, but it's just a regular general release, and that's one of the reasons why I love this colorway so much that I put it on my top 20 of 2021. And next up is my first Made in UK pickup of this year, and that is the Made in UK 1500 in the glow-in-the-dark colorway. So in this colorway, the rubber outsole and pretty much everything white except for the actual midsole glows in the dark. After you charge this up in sunlight or any bright like UV light, everything including the outsole and most of the white parts of the upper will glow in the dark. I'll make sure to flash some images up on the screen of it actually glowing in the dark. Unfortunately, I can't really charge it up that fast right now, but yeah, this colorway is really fire. I love glow-in-the-dark shoes. It's not a really common thing to see in shoes. Like, the most notable glow-in-the-dark shoes I can think of are like the glow-in-the-dark Yeezys and some Nike SB Dunks, but when it comes to New Balances, this is probably unless I'm mistaken, this is probably one of the first ever glow-in-the-dark New Balances New Balance has ever really released, and the fact that it's a GR is really awesome. You'd think glow-in-the-dark would be saved for like maybe a special collab or maybe like a Halloween themed shoe like what Nike does, but no, this is a regular GR, and it's a very high quality Made in UK shoe. And lastly is my only collaboration New Balance Made in UK shoe, and that is the SNS Made in UK 991 in the yellow and blue colorway. This was also my first ever pair of 991s, and I gotta say I was really satisfied with my pickup, not just because the 991 is a great looking and very comfortable silhouette, but this colorway is really fire. It's really loud and colorful, and the quality was amazing. I mean, SNS and New Balance knocked it out of the park. The suede quality is great as always, but what really stood out in this shoe was actually the leather quality. The white leather in the toe box and the yellow leather in the middle area of the shoe was very soft and buttery in hand, and New Balance doesn't usually use leathers that often, but in this shoe the leather quality was amazing, and I think SNS did an excellent job with this collaboration, and I think it's cool that there are two other colorways in this pack, and the story behind the third mystery colorway was also really cool. So definitely satisfied with my first ever 991 pickup and my first ever Made in UK collaboration shoe. So what do you guys think of my Made in UK collection? I know it's pretty small, especially compared to my Made in USA collection, but I think it's a solid start, and I'm excited to add more Made in UK pairs to my collection as time goes on. What pair should I add, and what's your favorite Made in UK pair that you have? Let me know down in the comments. Within the next month, I'll be sure to also make an updated Made in USA collection video, which will be a lot longer than this one. So that's gonna do it for this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Follow me on my socials. Thank you to all my Patreon backers. Check out the Intelligent site for more New Balance content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.